So I've been down here in the southern forests for about a week now, and I've not done a whole lot of photography, but that's about to change. I came out to this place where I am now for a run early this morning, and to my surprise I found some hidden little waterfalls, so I'm heading back to photograph those now. It is quite a trek to get there, but it's such a beautiful place, I don't mind coming back. And also the whole trail is just so lush and green, so I figured I'd photograph the forest on the way to the waterfall as well. I think I did about 8 Ks this morning on the run, but I made a detour, so to get to the waterfall and back from where I've parked up, it's not going to be quite so far. I think probably about 5.5 or so kilometers, and it's pretty much raining non-stop now, so it's looking to be a very muddy photography session, but I'm looking forward to it. I think the rain really adds to the whole Karri Forest experience, to be honest. To my surprise, it's actually stopped raining. There is still water dripping from the trees, but we can deal with that. And I'm at a pretty cool spot on the trail here. I've got this nice mossy she oak tree on the left, and then some big karri trees further down on the bend in the track. And I'm going to set my camera up here and see if we can get some shots before moving on down to the waterfall. I'm back on the move now. I had to keep that shoot pretty short and sweet because the rain is coming back again. It's just started to sprinkle, but it looks like it's going to get a fair bit heavier in a moment. And I'm getting close to the waterfall now. I can hear the water flowing, so I'll probably end up just waiting out this rain and then going down into the river to set up and start shooting. Fingers crossed. The access, I don't think I mentioned, is actually quite difficult to get into this waterfall. There is a bit of a trail down to the river, but then actually setting myself up in front of the falls is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to wade through the water with my camera, which, believe it or not, I prefer not to do. I don't really love risking my gear, but I'm pretty keen to get this shot, so I'm going to do it anyways. Shouldn't be too long now till I'm at the waterfall. This was all looking like a much better idea first thing this morning when it hadn't rained yet, because this rock is super slippery. I think I'm just gonna set my bag down and try and find my way across to the waterfall, and then I'll come back for the camera afterwards. Getting up on top is easy enough. The hard part is getting down to the bottom of the waterfall where I want to shoot from. I still have no idea how I'm going to achieve that. I don't know how deep this water is down below either, but we'll find a way. It doesn't matter if it takes me all day, I'll get down there. hopefully safely with all of my camera gear intact. I don't know how long it's taken me, but I have found a way down to the bottom of the waterfall, which I'm willing to give a go with the camera. And I'm only taking what is necessary. So usually I have a rain jacket on in this sort of situation, and I'll put my cleaning gear in my pockets in there, but I've lost that. So I've just got them shoved in the pockets of my shorts. We'll see how we go cleaning the lens and that sort of thing, but it's likely going to be a little bit difficult and a little bit cumbersome. Right, let's go. I'm gonna attempt to film my entry to the bottom of the waterfall, but it's gonna look like this because I need at least one free hand to save myself if I fall over. So forgive me if the filming is a bit crappy. Okay, just climbing up onto a slippery log that has a whole bunch of live tree branches over the top of it. So far so good. Right. Now I'm going to lower myself down off the slippery log and wade into the pool below the waterfall. So it is very deep directly in front of the waterfall, but where I am now, it's only up to my knees. Nearly there. Oh, so good. Nearly an early celebration. All right, I've made it. It's a pretty nice little waterfall. I'll give you a look. Let me know what you think of this place. Time to start shooting. I am having a big struggle trying to get a shot of this waterfall, and it's not because the waterfall itself isn't photogenic, it's because the weather is not playing nice. It's currently raining, but the sun is out at the same time, so I've got two problems. Number one, I've got raindrops landing on my filter and they show up in the shot, unfortunately. And the second issue that I'm having, which is the bigger one, is the waterfall being in the sun, and the highlights on that rushing water compared to the shadows in the rest of the forest is just way too harsh. So I won't be able to get any photos unless the sun goes behind the clouds. It's really started to clear up, which is annoying because the weather forecast said that it was going to be overcast the entire day. And it's just my luck that the sun comes out as soon as I set up to take a photo of a waterfall. It's so typical. But I'm not leaving here empty-handed. I'm just going to persist and wait it out. I'll wait here till sunset if I have to get this all nice and shady again. But hopefully I don't have to do that. Here comes another shower. Just getting one last shot of the waterfall on my way out, and the weather has finally come good again. I think I've been here for a couple of hours, but we're nice overcast skies. It's not raining at the moment, but I have a feeling it's coming. It's gonna piss down, but I'm pretty much done here. Pretty happy with the end result. I think I got some nice angles of this little waterfall, and it's a good experience to be out here shooting a new spot. I didn't have any expectations on my run this morning to find anything to photograph, but here we are. Spent pretty much all day here. All right, I'm gonna get packed up and make my way back out onto the main trail. Just snuck in one last shot on the way out, just upstream from the actual waterfall itself. And I think what I love about it so much is just how green it is in here. We're really in amongst the trees on the river, whereas down by the waterfall itself, it was a bit more open and I had to contend with the bright sky a lot in my images. Whereas just here, I'm able to frame up a shot just with the water and the trees coming in from the side of the river, without any bright sky to cause a distraction or make things difficult. So I'm just about to take another shot now that it's stopped raining, and we'll see how this turns out. Well, I've definitely got my photography fix for the day, and I'm feeling very cold and soggy, but satisfied with that one. There's nothing left for me to do but head back to the car now. So if you like this video, I would probably have just posted 2 more from this trip, so you can go and watch those as well if you like. And thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'll have some more videos coming soon. I am going to be doing a lot of traveling starting in December, so stay tuned for that. Lots of landscape photography to come. See you then.